So much getting done in the new APS today. Should we do a video minisode? And then I have the options yes, no, and Kyle isn't good at DIY. I hate to tell you, but...
well, don't tell me that one. Do not. Okay.
No, but it got 40% of the vote.
40? Well, how does that even factor into the vote? Does that mean there should be a video so, but I'm not in it? Does that mean there's no video so because I suck? Like, how do we break down those numbers, Steve? It's Steve, and it's Kyle. For Free Beer and Hot Wings, man.
Come on, man. You know we got a podcast now.
You were there for like 5 months, man. You don't remember us? Would you be willing to call him back for 5 seconds so we can ask how you pronounce his last name?
Yeah, we can do that.
Hello?
Dan, Kyle from the world-renowned Steve and Kyle podcast. One quick follow-up for you.
Yeah, sure.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Okay, it's Mayor. It's like John.
Okay, thanks, Dan. See ya. Thanks for the time.
Thank you. See ya. Ooh. Some of your best work right there, buddy.
Oh, I'm in a real groove right now, Steve, when it comes to editing some K-Mac work. I'm at the top of my game.
We're at 29 episodes in, and we've been using that for probably 20 of them or so, almost.
Yeah, been a lot.
So I feel like finally hitting that sweet spot.
That's right. I feel like now's the time where I should message him and ask for a whole new piece of music. We'll just start from scratch.
Speaking of K-Mac, Kevin MacLeod. I found out something about Kevin MacLeod.
Oh, no.
Nothing bad.
Oh, good.
Woo. Nothing bad. No, he's not
he died.
He's not in trouble. He's not a creep, as far as I know. But there is something about this man that looks so familiar.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, have you ever seen a picture of him?
You know, I don't think I have. I believe his Twitter avatar is like a cartoon of him.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't investigated enough to look closer.
I have a picture of him pulled up right now.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to show this to you now or if I want to...
Now, is this going to make me, like, think less of him?
Oh, probably.
Because of the comparison?
Probably.
Oh, no.
I want you to look at this picture and tell me if Kevin MacLeod looks at all familiar to you. He looks like you. He's an older version of you.
I mean, agree to disagree here, Steve. That's.
I pulled up his YouTube channel because I was trying to find a song, and I was like a cartoon eyes on springs popping out of my head. I was like, this guy is Kyle.
We need to add this to the laundry list. Like, we didn't have enough already of reasons to talk to Kevin MacLeod.
But I mean, do you see it?
I see it now,
right?
Oh boy.
It's.
I mean, my hair's not that far back yet, is it?
Well, no, but I mean, this is a good representation of where you're going to be in roughly 6 months.
I'm going to say this right now. If I can end up being 80% the handsome man that Kevin MacLeod appears to be, I'm a lucky individual.
I was shocked a little. This is probably an hour ago. I was looking, like I said, looking for a song, and I pulled up. I'm like, oh, I've never gone to his YouTube because his website, incompetech.com, not the best site to navigate. Sorry, buddy, but not really that great. So then I saw, download this on YouTube, find this on YouTube. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just go to his YouTube channel, type in my keyword there. And that popped up, and I almost jumped out of my seat thinking, did I somehow go to Kyle's YouTube channel by mistake? It's unbelievable. I'm going to post a link to his YouTube channel so you can see this picture.
Right.
Incredible how much he looks like you.
That's a good-looking man, then. That's a handsome fella.
That is a man there.
We appreciate him for all of his musical contribution. Now, I have a question while you're on the YouTube page of Kevin MacLeod.
Sure.
Can you tell me how many views Malt Shop Bop has?
I probably can. Let's
because, boy, I kind of want to guess. I have a baseline guess, Steve, and I'm going to say it's over 10,000.
No, it doesn't look like he has Malt Shop Bop on there.
Are you kidding me, Kevin? That's your finest work, and you refuse to put it on the World Wide Web on one of the most trafficked websites out there.
Yeah, it's not showing up. So maybe it's just because it's such a... Maybe he realized finally, oh, Steve and Kyle are using this.
Right.
I need to make it a little harder to find. I don't want everybody using it.
In my dream, Kevin MacLeod has a weird version of royalty-free sound scan, and every week tries harder and harder to track down where Malt Shot Bach gets played once a week.
What the hell?
Why does it keep happening?
Somebody loves this song.
God.
Oh, well, it's the Steve and Kyle podcast. It is Monday, February 13th, 2017, the year of our Lord. This won't be released until Tuesday, February 14th. But approximately the time that this gets released, we will both be out with our sweethearts for Valentine's Day. No. I will be out with my sweetheart for Valentine's Day. What are you going to be doing?
I have to be honest with you, I don't even know if she works. Who
says romance is dead?
I don't want it to come off like that. This is the first year that we have decided to not do anything.
Okay.
We're taking a trip this weekend. We figure we're going to spend money there. She doesn't like it. See, I like doing the romantic gestures.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about them on Friday, the things I've done in the past.
Right.
And then she feels like weird because she didn't do something that way, whatever. So we just decided a couple of weeks ago, I said, hey, did you want to do anything for Valentine's Day? And I was that guy a couple of years ago, Steve, where I said, like, hey, let's just not do anything for Valentine's Day. And then the day came, and I don't even know what I did, but it was something big enough that she was not happy with me and had to bring home something home at night.
Yeah.
Even though that I said, no, you didn't have to do that. She was,
Here, I
felt terrible.
I got your favorite chips from the convenience store.
The only place that was open at 9:50 or whatever. So, no, we are not doing something. Yeah, you asked me. I meant to ask because you mentioned recording today.
Yeah.
Instead, this was a few weeks back. You mentioned it. So I'm assuming your first Valentine's Day as an engaged couple.
Yes.
And last, you have you've got big things planned.
We're going to a nice restaurant and having a nice dinner.
Are you suit and tie nice or like roll up your plaid shirt sleeves nice?
Well, I wouldn't be out of place in a suit and tie. I don't think I'm going to do suit. I'll probably do a nice pair of slacks.
All right.
Nice button-down shirt.
Is this place known for its steaks?
I believe, they have a special menu tomorrow, like a Valentine's menu. They have like 3 or 4 entrees to choose from. And I've been there a couple of times, but she's never been there, so she's really looking forward to it.
Nice.
She's always wanted to go there, so looking forward to that. It's going to be fun.
So a day early, coming up later in this podcast, the Fast 5 love tips. So let's say you're trying to listen to this before your big hot date tonight.
Yeah. What I'll do, I'll make sure that this publishes early enough.
Oh, yeah.
So you can listen to it. Like, you'll be able to listen to this early afternoon on the 14th. Don't know why I'm telling you that, because you're listening to it right now. This is just behind the curtain nuts and bolts stuff here.
That doesn't make any sense. No, not necessary at all, but that's fine.
No, but okay, so right now you're listening to this, and it's early in the afternoon on Valentine's Day, and you're thinking, how do I make my sweetie love me?
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? Well, jump ahead a little bit in the podcast, and you'll find the Fast 5 love tips.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Mine ended up being more like relationship based.
Okay.
I don't know.
Which I think is fair because those tend to go hand in hand.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know how to make a woman love me, obviously.
Come on.
You know?
Out of fingers.
Yeah.
You're onto the toes now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's so obvious that I don't need to tell everybody that.
Well, yeah.
Come on, just look at me.
I think that goes hand in hand, Steve, with the acknowledgement that here on the Steve and Kyle podcast, the two doctors are always in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You
got
need
questions.
some love advice to get to the next stage.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? Publicly tweet us.
Yeah.
That's the most comfortable way to do it for everybody.
Everyone does it. You got a problem? We'll give you the prescription.
Right.
That sounds so creepy. Yeah. Hey, girl.
What do you need?
You got a problem?
That's your prescription, huh?
Got a problem with love?
What do you think? I have had,
Steve, give you the prescription.
Upwards of 1.5 women love me. So I don't want to say that I'm not an expert because that track record speaks for itself.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, 1.5. Anybody can get 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's that half.
Yeah.
Like once you get above that 1.
You're a certified guru.
Yeah.
You know, it was 2.5 years where I feel like we got halfway to getting her to love me.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, you couldn't get over that hump, you know. It's that hill. It just was too long.
So coming up in a little while, we're going to do more 2 minutes of awkward conversation as well. We have, I believe, James.
No. Oh yes. Yep.
Yeah, James. We went back and forth between a couple
of candidates.
That's right. So we're hoping to make that a somewhat regular thing. So if you tweet us or Facebook message us a screenshot of your review of the Steve and Kyle podcast, and it's got to be a good review. Like, we're not going to call you if you say like, I enjoyed the podcast. Sweet. If we get a bunch of them, we're gonna go through it, pick the best, the funniest review, the one that made us laugh the most, and we'll give you. We'll actually call you. We'll give you 2 minutes to talk to us, but the burden of conversation is always on you.
Right. And listening back, I already forgot the gentleman's name from last week, Steve. Dan. Not my favorite. So.
Dan Mayer, not Dan Meyer.
Yep.
Just
like as
John
you heard
Mayer.
during the intro, did have to. If you didn't hear that, go back and listen.
Yeah.
We had to clarify how to pronounce his last name. Yeah. Don't come at us with smarmy. You signed up for this. The onus is on you.
Yeah.
And if you tell us you're busy eating, you're getting hung up on for the most part. You got lucky, Dan.
Yeah. Nice try, Dan.
Well,
it's the last time we call you. I don't know why we're talking.
I don't know why we would ever call him again. Like,
hey, Dan,
like our first regular guest, Dan Mayer.
Remember us?
Hey, man, what do you got going on this week? Yeah, we're light on content. We figured we'd give you a holler.
Anything going on there? No. All right.
Well, see you. All right. I guess we'll catch up next week with Dan.
See you later.
Oh man, you did mention, Steve, that we spent a little time Friday.
Yeah.
Boy, we saw each other quite a bit last week between podcast record date, and then we did a little man labor.
Yeah, that was
short for manual labor.
Came over here on Man Day.
Yep.
Get some man stuff done. Big, huge updates on the APS.
Hands clucking.
That's right.
Let the men do their work.
And it's funny that in that intro we also mentioned there was the web poll that I posted last week about should we do a video minisode.
We never did.
No, boy, we just apparently we were really confused by how the scoring worked out on that web poll because we just did nothing.
Well, I feel bad because after we recorded, we'd even said like, "Hey," you texted me and said, "Hey, can we do a quick one tomorrow or whatever for release?" Yeah.
Well, you had said no, you couldn't do Wednesday, but you
could do Thursday.
But you could do Thursday.
Yep, and then that
Thursday came and went.
That was the end of that conversation until I texted you Friday and said, "Hey, do you want to go out drinking tonight?"
We'll just brush right over the fact that we both missed the appointment. No big deal.
Video mini-sode, the way of the dodo bird.
Yeah, that didn't work out. Maybe we'll do one after we.
Well, we're due one now. You did just tease it. We are overdue for a video mini-sode. Man. If you haven't picked up from the pictures we've been tweeting and somewhat Facebooking, there are major updates.
Stuff went down yesterday. Stuff went down. We created. We built.
Yep. Yeah.
Looks
Modern
so good.
Day built. But
looks so good down there.
The reason I brought this up because it was a group of us went out Friday because I had been on the Whole30 diet for obviously the last 30 days and wasn't eating any sugar, no beer, no grain, whatever. So I was itching to actually get out and be able to have a night out. So a group of us went to a local sports bar where we have periscoped many a time before.
Yeah, that's like our second studio.
Oh, yeah. And so we're drinking, we're eating, we're laughing, and I don't even know how the topic came up, but I heard you talking to Katie about your honeymoon.
Yeah, we said we had gone to a travel agent.
That's what I heard. Yep.
Because we started looking up all-inclusive honeymoons last week. And it took not even 5 minutes before both of us were just so overwhelmed.
Right.
Because it's not like you just go to the website, you click, oh, yeah, I want to go to Aruba. Click, there we go, done. You click on that, and then it gives you, well, do you want the deluxe room or the super deluxe room? Do you want the butler service or no butler service? Do you want to leave on Tuesday? Do you want to leave? And I was like, you know something? I'm fortunate enough where I have 2 weeks off at the end of the year, and Annette can take her time off pretty much when I do. Like she has a little bit more restrictions, or she has some restrictions on when she can take time off. But for the most part, if I'm off, she can be off too. So we have this 2-week block where we're like, well, any time in there works. We know that we want to go to someplace warm We know we want to go to someplace tropical because not everything warm is tropical. I don't want to end up in Phoenix.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it's nice in
They
Phoenix,
got some
but
nice arenas and
Yeah.
stadiums to look at.
and I also wanted something, or we both wanted something all inclusive. So we were like, something, screw it. We know how much we want to spend. Let's just go to a travel agent.
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't have to look anything up. And if we can get in for that budget, great. According to us, that's a good deal. I don't know. I may be paying like way more than I should.
Sure.
But I mean, that's what we have budgeted. So if we hit that budget, cool, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to a travel agent on Friday, sat in there for about an hour, told her exactly what we wanted. She kind of narrowed down the scope for us and said, I think that this would be really great. I've been to this resort. It's awesome. Here are the dates that work. Do you want to go? And we're like, let's do it. So we booked a honeymoon on Friday.
Right. So that was Friday, afternoon, early afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So we hook up later that night, and I overhear this, and I think, I go, oh, you're talking about your honeymoon? You said, yeah. And I said, and I started to ask you, Steve, where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
And then before you even said a word, I said, wait, never mind. Let me guess it
Yeah.
on Tuesday, when we record this week for the podcast.
And I was like, that's a great idea.
Right. And
do it like 20 questions style.
Yeah.
Is it warm? No.
Right.
Is it,
Right. So, oh man, feel great. Friday night, show prepping.
That's right.
For crying out loud.
Technically, you can write that off as an expense at the end of the year.
Oh man, you wait.
You can write off that whole bill.
The Steve and Kyle podcast accountant's going to get a workout.
Wait, you want to do what? You want to write this off as a business expense?
Listen, John,
for a business
do it.
for a business you don't have, for money that you're not making.
Actually, who are you? So we decide that, okay, this is great. We're going to do like a mini 20 questions. I'm going to figure out the honeymoon. We can have some wedding chit chat, which is always nice. And then my estimation, Steve, was maybe 3 minutes, 180
Oh boy, I don't know. I
seconds
think
later.
you're giving me too much credit.
I can't remember the context.
Oh, I do. I remember the exact
Oh,
context.
okay. Please remind me, because I just remember me throwing my hands in the air.
Yeah. We were talking, somehow the topic of your flight to Hawaii came up, and how you sat down in the seat for the first time, and you're like, this is great. Nice and roomy, chairs comfortable, and you said, and I remember you said, within 3 hours, it was the most miserable thing. You didn't think you were going to live through the flight. You were so uncomfortable and so out of your element and not enjoying it. To which I turned to Annette and I said, 3 hours? Oh, man. Well, we got a 5-hour flight.
No. That's exactly how it happened. I hear you start saying this. Well, we got a 5. And then I go, no. But you
Which, by the way, incredible how you put those pieces together that quickly, that you knew that since it was so fresh in my mind that I was about to blurt out where we were going on our honeymoon after just agreeing not 3 minutes earlier that we'll hold this until Tuesday, or we'll hold it until Monday to talk about it.
It was like 1 in a million foresight / hindsight from remembering it.
Yeah.
It didn't stop, though, because, I mean, that was too quick of a turnaround.
Well, yeah, because I heard you yelling, so I just started talking louder to cover it.
We got a 5-hour flight to Jamaica! Became sing-song Oprah.
And you're like,
oh, yeah.
Slammed your drink.
I did. I said, where are you 5-hour flight to where, Steve? And then it dawned on you that we had now ruined the podcast for this week. So, we're about, I figured that would have taken 8 minutes. So I figured I'd go take a walk for 6 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You fill that up.
Sorry
that'll
about
be
that.
That'll be your penance.
Yeah, I felt really bad about that. Really bad.
Yeah. So but you, like you said, you're booked.
Yeah,
you're ready to go. Now you said you went the all-inclusive route.
We went all-inclusive. We're leaving.
Drinks and food, then all of that.
It's everything.
Oh man,
it's everything. And we leave here. My last day of work is Friday, December 22nd. We leave. We're actually driving to Chicago that night.
One of those, huh?
Yeah, because they offered our flight leaves from Chicago, because it's a direct flight from Chicago to I don't know, whatever airport we're flying into in Jamaica. But it's a direct flight from there, but it leaves at like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Saturday morning.
Overnight.
So we're like, well, screw this. We don't want to drive down at like 3 in the morning. So the travel agent's like, well, for For an extra $150, we'll get you a hotel room Friday night, and that includes your parking for the whole time you're gone. I'm like,
wow.
Well, $150 alone is good for a week of parking in Chicago. So, yes, we'll take that.
Right.
So we're leaving here Friday, driving down to Chicago, hopping on a flight Saturday morning. We'll be gone for a week, and then coming back the next day. Coming back the next week.
That's, man, you got to be excited, right?
I am so excited.
So now let me ask you, because you're still on the pretty restricted and limited what you eat and drink.
Yeah.
Because
meandered a bit.
Well, meandered, but it's okay, right? I mean, you weren't on this diet for like you have to be life or death.
No.
So do you think you'll be fully off of that wagon come honeymoon time?
Absolutely.
Right.
There's no chance. I mean, I have to take full advantage of all inclusive. I mean, I have to.
You have to make them pay.
Yeah.
Listen, I brought you around. I brought you around on the old Amazon Prime payment. Mm-hmm. Okay, make them pay.
That's
if
right.
You're going to pay for that Prime. They're going to ship multiple packages, and they're going to like it.
Yeah, you got to order 4 things. You order them about 3 hours apart because typically Amazon's really good at getting stuff. Like you get that shipped notification real quick.
Yeah.
So you wait until you get that shipped notification, then you say, you know something? Maybe I wanted 2 of them.
Yeah. You make that little
Type
robot.
That up. Yeah.
Go to his little cabinet in that warehouse and pick out something else.
That robot knows my name.
Oh, yeah.
Knows my address.
And that's just the way we like it.
That's right.
Because that brings me to my next question. We had very, very briefly talked about this, Steve. Are we going to do the Steve and Kyle podcast day at the gym to get you in wedding shape?
Yeah, of course.
This has to happen. It has to be regular.
Yeah. I think it'll be it'll be like a special segment of the podcast.
Right.
It'll be called like Juiced.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about our weights.
Yeah.
All those things we do.
Maybe I'll bring like barbells that are actually it's like just a wooden stick with a bottle of creatine on each side. Because I gotta bulk up.
We happen to have a membership to the same gym in the area.
Yeah.
And we had briefly talked about this. And now that I'm done with Whole30 and looking to get back on my fat wagon again, I'd like to do something on the side that will try to mitigate that growing girth.
Sure. Yeah, it's weird that we both go to the same gym. Shockingly, I've never seen you there.
I haven't either, man.
With all the times I've gone.
I know. I feel like I go there, I do a lap first.
Oh, yeah.
And last, because I walk out, to see if you're there.
So your lap is like you walk in, you walk around, and then
you missed a step. I scan in first.
Oh yeah,
and then
you look to the left to see if it's free pizza day,
right? And
if that gym does have free pizza,
yeah. And then if not, I take 2 of the purple Tootsie Rolls for the walk,
in case you're trying to figure out the gym that we go to.
Oh, sorry, the chocolate Tootsie Rolls.
That's right.
And then I do a lap all the way, through the cardio section, the stretching section,
all the way down
section.
Past those ellipticals, which I feel like a clown if I even walk near because I don't know how to use them.
That's what I have to do now. The last time I went yesterday was I have to do elliptical now. My knees
can't take it
so bad. I walk upstairs and they hurt.
How old are you? You'll be 30.
It's the big 3-0
in
here
March.
in less than a month.
All right.
3.5 weeks.
Where are we going?
We are doing something.
What are we doing?
I think we are doing something.
Am I invited? Did I just make it awkward?
Kidding me? It's going to be a big bash. Of course you're invited. It's weird. I don't like to do big things for my birthday, but I figure I'll go out, maybe have 2 to 3 too many, make somebody take care of me and drive me home.
Yeah, definitely.
That's Katie's 4-week warning. You will be taking care of me and driving me home.
Fair enough.
She's
your wife.
Time. Yeah, it's kind of like her job.
Yeah, she's obligated now.
It's absolutely her
take
job.
Take care of you.
You take care of me. I give you nothing for Valentine's Day. That's the deal.
That's how this all works.
Right. That's the deal. I did, talking about Amazon very quickly, I wanted to mention, hopefully next week, Steve, I am going to have a gift for us in our new studio.
Nice.
Kind of a welcoming present.
There's a slight chance, you mentioned our new studio, there's a slight chance that when you hear us next week, we'll be in that new studio 1 week early.
Guess a percentage.
Right? Would it be a week early?
It would be a week from tomorrow.
But would that be a week early?
No, if this is 29.
Is this 29?
You said at the start this was 29. So if we are in...
I'm going to have to check. I'm going to have to pull up iTunes and check right now.
Because... we have made such great progress.
This is 29. Oh, wow. Okay, then we have to be in there by next week.
This mythical podcast deadline you gave on the podcast has to be abided by life or death. Otherwise, it won't work.
If we don't abide to that, then what's the point? What's the point in life?
I ordered something yesterday. Of course, Prime wasn't available, so don't even get me going. That's the second interaction in a row, Steve, with our sponsor that has left me disgusted. You and I talked last week. We both had issues with our name sponsor, and now I've had a second run-in where this item wasn't available on Prime. Yeah. I don't even want to get into it.
I'm not above changing sponsors. I'm not above ripping that beautiful sign down
that Nathaniel
sent to us. I'll break it in half.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to because it was a nice gift. Technically, it's not even hanging up yet, but it's on the shelf of things that need to be hung up once the studio is open.
So
I'll throw it right in the garbage, Nathaniel.
No, we're not throwing it in the garbage, Steve, because we're packaging that in a return package for an Amazon item, and I want that robot to see it, and I want that robot to cry. That robot that knows our name,
that's right.
I want that robot to weep when he sees that we have ended our contractual agreement.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're going to be talking to our agent. Contract's coming up.
But yeah, big things in the APS, like you mentioned. So as we were talking about, I saw you Friday. You ruined your honeymoon game.
Yeah.
Well, then we did some man work yesterday in the APS. Which,
we did.
And all those details are better left for a video mini-sode.
Yeah.
Because they are plentiful.
Now, I don't want to do the video mini-sode in the state that it's in right now, though.
It's dirty.
It's a little messy.
Yeah.
But if we hold out any longer, it's just going to be
just
done.
going to be like we're in there doing the podcast.
Maybe we wait until the end of the week.
That's fair.
Maybe
That's probably better.
Yeah. Or we just forget again.
Right. No, video mini-sode for sure.
Let's be honest. Not one person pointed out that we didn't do it.
No, there wasn't anybody clamoring on Twitter or Facebook going, hey guys, where's that video?
Actually, we have to wait because that would technically be an episode.
Well, we have to keep it under 5 minutes. Isn't that what we said our limit was?
Yeah, I don't know.
Boy. So there will be no video update of the new studio before the new studio is unveiled.
Yeah.
If you had to list a percentage chance, Steve, on us sitting in the new APS, sign hung on the double price Hobbit Hole door by next week, Tuesday, that'll be February 21st. What do you think the percentage is?
100%.
Boy.
100.
I would argue that less than 1 minute ago you said, there's a chance we'll be in the new studio. So you've come around that extra, say, 60 to 80% in the last minute.
Now I know the pressure's on.
Well, you did say 30.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you.
100%. No problem.
You
can actually save this, Kyle. I'm giving you a timestamp. 28 and a half minutes in.
Yep.
You write down, Steve guarantees that the studio will be done by episode 30 to be recorded Tuesday, February. You getting all this? Tuesday, February 21st.
It's very long.
2017. I mean, maybe just come up with an acronym for it or something.
Yeah, it's 2017.
There you go.
That's the acronym.
It's my ironclad Steve guarantee.
That's written down. So you've come around in the last 2 minutes. You're at 100% from up for your approximate 30.
Yeah, couldn't be more confident.
That we will be sitting, and to 98% your credit in this, your labor.
Oh, yeah.
All mine. Gotten us there.
All me.
Because I'll say this, 2 weeks ago, I said, when we're still talking 30, episode 30, I said, no, there's no way.
Yeah.
It can't happen. Like at that point. But then I also mentioned on the podcast, or I mentioned to you about the idea of even building a table seemed like a 2-week venture to me.
Yeah.
You know?
And what did we work for a solid 5 hours yesterday?
Yeah, about 9:30.
5 hours of
wrapped
sweat.
Up around just shy of 3, with only one thing left to make that table absolutely complete, which it now is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Outside of some dust.
Yeah, it's got
probably
some
driving you crazy.
It is. I vacuumed earlier today before I used a router, which was going to make a mess, just because it was annoying me so much.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm insane when it comes to certain things, because in my head I'm thinking, well, if I don't vacuum this up now, it's like that dust is going to permanently become part of the carpet, which doesn't that doesn't happen.
It grows into it. Okay, this is just like
That
an animal.
doesn't-
It's an
that doesn't-
organism.
yeah.
Next thing you know, I got a tree.
Yeah.
I don't need a tree in the APS.
That doesn't happen in nature, but
Right.
in my mind, that happens all the time.
Now, we did mention we're obviously recording this a day early, and also a little bit later than we've grown accustomed to, Steve. And that is totally. I need to apologize. That was a total a brain whiff on my end.
Yeah.
We had talked about recording Monday. I promptly forgot we were going to record Monday. Went Saturday, scheduled an appointment for Monday at 4:30, thinking, right out of work.
I don't do anything on Mondays.
No
Nothing
big
important.
deal. It's
Nothing going on.
Monday. So when we were yesterday, I said, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. And I thought, oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just so you know, I scheduled an appointment for the exact time we would normally record or try to record.
Ended up working out just fine.
Right.
'Cause
We're
I had,
here.
Yeah, since it was, since we were off our schedule already, it doesn't matter to me at all.
So I had my appointment, Steve, and I've
Yeah.
talked about this a couple of times.
Did you talk about your original tattoo experience on this podcast?
I
feel
don't
like,
remember.
because I know the story, but I'm not sure if I know it because you've told it or because...
I doubt I have, because when I look back, I got my first tattoo last March. And it was after calling into the radio show about your biggest fears or whatever.
Yeah.
And I called in, and it was agreed upon that if I got a tattoo, Greg would learn how to swim.
Mm-hmm.
He promptly did not learn how to swim.
As far as we know,
As far as we know, I got my tattoo. So between that and the start time of this podcast, which was August, I'll bet you it did not come up.
Okay.
We talked about it in Periscopes
Yeah.
before the podcast started.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it didn't. Well,
I could give
long
that
story
story.
short, you got tattooed by an ex-con named
Gator.
Gator. That's right. You got Gator bit. Is that what he calls it when he tattoos you? Like,
boy, I don't know.
hey, boy, you're going to get bit.
You know, it's probably not. It was before I got this phone. I wish you still have those text records. Because I texted you while I got the tattoo. This would have been March of 2015, Steve. And
2016.
16, sorry. And I was texting Steve my trepidation throughout the entire thing. I won't get into the full details of that arrangement outside of an overweight man wearing a...
Dude, I have the text.
You have the entire conversation.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, how many times does the word gator come up in text? Apparently, twice with you, 9 with Annette, once with my tenant in my house.
I'm very curious now. Now, I don't want to get personal, but I want to ask, just let me pick one. Can you read out of context the 5th time you texted or Annette texted you the word gator?
I don't think I can search it like that. It tells me
it just gives you,
It tells me 9 matches, but okay, one of them I have Pepsi and Gatorade here.
Oh, okay, so part of the bigger word.
Yeah, but
I got you.
See, it only pulls up like 1 for some reason.
Right.
But yeah, let's see. I'm looking at.
This is 100. This is before I was doing any podcasting with Steve. There is zero embellishment in what I texted Steve that day. And because I didn't have any reason to.
Here we go. Okay, I just got to the beginning of it. I'm effing doing it, Steve. I'm standing in a tattoo parlor, and I'm scared as F. I replied, are you really? I'm alone. Big mistake. Then you said, paid. I'm about to let a grown man named Gator, who swears like a sailor and isn't a fan of gangster music, stab me. Why the F do people do this? What if I pass out? I said, very, very sympathetic. Well, you'll probably get made fun of. So man up. Think to yourself, what would Riggins do? Oh, that is some good advice.
That's what pushed me over the edge right there.
That's some good advice. I put the stern face on, called him an MFer, said Texas forever, and chugged a beer. I'm much more Saracen.
If you haven't seen Friday Night Lights, it doesn't make any sense to anybody. No. But I'm essentially saying I'm not a man.
No,
I'm
half the man that Street is after he lost half his body.
Jesus, Was I always that funny?
So you were a quarter street?
Yeah. So that joke right there, if you haven't seen the show, I am half a man.
Oh, look, my next line. That would make a good tattoo. 1/4 Jason Street.
The joke is that Jason Street is a paralyzed man.
Yeah.
And so oh boy.
I paid, but think I'm ready to leave. He's still setting up. I can make a break for it. I said, poor financial decision. I don't have remote start, but I think him being obese and old gives me the edge on escaping. Yeah, because he'd probably chase you down and say, no, don't pay me and then leave.
Yeah, I've heard, as far as he's concerned at that point, he saved himself an hour.
This may be the biggest mistake of my life. He just said if one gangster song with people, quote, beating their lips comes on, he's going postal.
That's an exact quote.
All right, what the F did I just walk into? And then I think, I'm assuming that you sent me a picture, but it doesn't show up.
Yeah, that was, I think that was my arm with the wrap on it, probably an hour later.
Well done. Glad to see you made it through, I said. And then you followed up with, Gator is one of the most terrifying people I've ever talked to. Claims he would be a lawyer today if he hadn't gone to prison.
That was the story of Gator when I asked him, how long have you been tattooing and how'd you get into tattooing? Because otherwise it's just very uncomfortable silence.
Right. And you're in super close proximity to somebody.
Right. And again, this is an obese man wearing a sleeveless shirt that he had cut himself, who had head tattoos and works at a shop that it wasn't like this endearing, like, hey, come on in for your...
Well, you know something? I think in Gator's defense, that's the guy that I want tattooing me. The one who's covered with tattoos.
Right.
I don't want the guy that has, like, the one tattoo on his arm and it's like a yin-yang or something. Right. And you're like, come on, man. You're not, like... That's not authentic.
Right. Well,
I want a guy that knows.
Sure.
He knows what it's like.
And he definitely knew, and he also knew how to do marginal tattoos. So kudos to Gator. But the interesting thing about Gator to me was you mentioned that last line that I texted you. When I asked him about how he got into tattooing, he mentioned he did it in prison, which, okay, that happens for a lot of people who get into tattooing.
Yeah.
And what struck me as odd was his claim that if he hadn't gone to prison, he would have been a lawyer.
Yeah.
Which is the most baffling change of direction I can imagine, because I don't think Gator went to jail for selling stocks short.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Gator didn't strike me as the white collar type.
Well, there was a point in Gator's life where that decision had to be made. Like, he stood at a crossroads.
Right.
If he went left, or he stood at a fork in the road, and if he went left, that was going to be... He was going to be a lawyer. He was going to be a successful lawyer in a firm.
Right, but
if he went right, he's going to prison.
If he went right, he was going to take that insider trading tip and sell all of his Enron stock a day too early or whatever.
Gator chose prison.
Right. So that was about a year ago. I got my first tattoo of Spider-Man and babied it because you're supposed I think everybody does that. And still to this day, I mentioned when I walked in, and I've told you before, oh yeah, there's imperfections everywhere. That it's not symmetrical. There's one of the legs on the logo is longer, one is flat. The things that only I'll notice, but whatever. So today, fast forward to today, tattoo appointment number 2, Steve. And
with Gator? Back to Gator?
Oh, for crying out loud, no. There's a very, very nice shop within 5 minutes of our homes that did a fantastic job.
Is it the new one? The one right down. Okay,
it's not new. It's Love Tattoo.
There's one right down the street. That is so out of place.
It's a house.
It is a house. I think it used to be like an art gallery, and now it is a tattoo place.
Yeah,
which isn't the weirdest thing. But in this neighborhood,
it's out of place.
Very weird.
It's very out of place.
Very weird.
I have heard good things, but I went to a place. My brother is gone. My wife is gone.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with it. I'm cool with it.
Oh, yeah.
But it just struck me as like, well, that place is never going to last in this town.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, like, we're in a town where things still aren't open on Sundays.
No.
And like, it's hard to get a pizza delivered if you're hungry.
It's funny. I was talking to the guy who did my tattoo today about it because they had to move their shop. Because their shop was on the main drag when you'd come into town. Yeah. So essentially, their lease was coming up, and the city would not allow them to renew.
Wow.
So they were going to bulldoze that building. That's where we have not a business paying tax dollars. We have a fountain.
Oh, good.
right now, so it's
Good.
helpful. And so they moved into a shop, like an empty, a vacant place. It had been vacant for 4 years. He was telling me this story today. 4 years. And at some point, apparently somebody from the township had come in their old store and said, "Oh, what you got? What's your plans? This and that." And one of the people let it slip, like, "Oh, we're gonna, we found this building. It's 100 yards that way, and it's behind, And then conveniently, 4 years after being vacant, a church wanted to use it for a youth center and pay half of the rent and use half of it as charitable, because that's the type of town this is, Steve, like you mentioned.
Isn't it crazy? That,
it's nuts.
You can't buy a beer. You can't get a tattoo.
Right.
Like, who are these people to tell me what I can and can't do?
This city...
I don't have any tattoos. I'm not going to that tattoo place.
Right.
But hell yeah, I want it to be there.
Yeah. It's a tax-paying small business.
Yeah.
That's what every township and city our size should desire to have.
Right.
So, we're talking about a city where we just got our first restaurant that can serve alcohol. This is less than 6 months ago.
Yeah. It's insane.
I mean, that's where we're at. Like, it's
so many, like, people in other parts of the country, hopefully, are listening to this and thinking, what the hell are they? What kind of world do they live in?
They're not, though, because you hear about in the South dry counties.
Yeah.
Which it still exists. I just don't get. I've always been a proponent of that, and I think it goes back to me. I mentioned in passing I like gambling. I obviously like drinking. So when I see places where you can't have a casino or they don't let a casino do certain things, that who cares, man?
Right.
You're not. There's no gun to anybody's head saying go to the casino.
Oh, it's crazy.
Like,
so crazy.
It's a baffling way to me. But yeah, I got the tattoo, Steve.
All right, so this is the official unveiling. Put that arm right up to the mic so we can hear that.
Oh yeah, that rustle.
So it's
wrapped
taped.
in. It's taped, Steve. That's bad news.
Well, I got scissors right there. If you want me to cut it off, All right.
Cut it.
So
we'll edit all this riffraff.
No, man. This is a theater of the mind right here. Give it a good snip. Make sure you don't cut yourself. I swear, this better be a Stephen Kyle podcast logo. If it's anything short of that, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Can you imagine? Katie had to text me today because she knows what I'm getting. She knew what I was getting, but she said today, "Hey, you're not actually going to come home with like..."
Before you take it off.
Yep.
No, go ahead. Keep going, but just don't take it off quite yet.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a
I'm
question.
going to try to keep the pads on.
Okay.
Underneath the saran wrap. She had to text me today and go, "Hey, you're actually not going to come home with like a picture of my face or anything weird, are you?" And I said, "No." I said, "You were with me when I told the guy what I was getting."
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah, I didn't know if you gave him like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge thing, though."
Like, hey, take a picture of my babe before she leaves.
Like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge would be like, "Hey, this is a ruse, not a. This is all code for use my wife's face as a template."
Well, plus, if that was your plan, wouldn't you just not bring her?
Right. I got my first one without her knowing. Easily I could have figured this out. Okay, so I finally figured out the puzzle, Steve.
So now, obviously, you said that your first tattoo, the one that's on your right forearm, is a Spider-Man
logo. Yeah, from the first original, like the trilogy of movies.
Because you are but even going back before that, you're a huge comic book.
Right. Yeah, I'm a comic book nerd. I collect Spider-Man comics, read them, adore them.
So this second tattoo, is it at all related to the first tattoo?
Not even close.
Is it in any way comic book related?
No.
Is it superhero related?
No.
Okay. Because I was going to say, there was a good chance that you would take that thing off and it would be some logo for, like, this is, like Captain Planet. Right. Oh, cool. And I would have no clue what it is.
You being the horse in this saying of, I can bring you to the riverbank of this, Steve, and I don't think you'll guess it.
Okay.
I'll give you a massive clue because I don't think you'll be able to narrow it down from there. Music.
Okay.
Now, I know what you're going to think, and I can already tell you, probably not.
Now, after I see it, am I going to know what it is?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll say it's
because when you said music, I would think, okay, it's got to be the Boss.
Right.
You got a Bruce Springsteen portrait tattoo on your arm.
I'll say this: it's not a face, it's not a portrait, it's not Springsteen. It does involve one of my other bucket list artists.
Oh, did we do bucket list?
No,
artists?
but we should do that. By the way.
Let's see.
I think I've listed them to you before.
All right. So is it lyrics?
It is lyrics.
Okay.
In a million years, you won't get the lyrics.
All right, well, then I'm not even going to guess.
But I didn't know if you might be able to close in on one of the artists. But it's not like a well-known song that you'd be able to pull from nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Let me just take these pads off.
Now, is that like pulling a Band-Aid off when you it doesn't stick at all?
I'll tell you what I noticed today was the thing that hurt the most is so they're carving on your arm. And then every like 3 seconds they wipe. Well, there's no like liquid or water on that.
Oh, so it's
wiping
yeah.
and it feels like somebody's ripping your skin off.
Like sandpaper.
It hurts so bad. So there it is, Steve. I don't know if you can read it from over there.
Peace to this young warrior without the sound of guns. It doesn't ring a bell.
No.
I like it though. I like it, and I like the script too.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I went back and forth on the script, so I downloaded like 6 fonts, and I printed out this big Word document of all of the different ideas, and I brought him in, and he ended up just pulling one up on his computer and saying, well, what about this?
Yeah.
We went with that. So this is a lyric, Steve.
Peace to this young warrior without the sound of guns.
Right. So it has a different meaning, obviously, for me than it would the song, but the song is Elton John and Tupac Shakur.
What?
Ghetto Gospel.
That was a thing?
Is the song.
Elton John and Tupac had a collaboration?
Yeah, I believe this is one of those.
Or was it like a
passed.
mashup or something?
I think it was one of those after Tupac had passed.
So who sings that line?
That's
Tupac?
Elton John.
Okay.
So yeah, I think about this lyric. It's one of my favorite songs, and hopefully it will remind me to not let my temper get the best of me. That's the goal for me.
Who, you?
Right. So I've had temper issues in the past, been a lot better the last years.
Right.
But still, hopefully this is a small reminder. You don't need to blow up to fix anything.
Well, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's,
I'm real happy
like I said,
with it.
I like the lyric. I like the font.
Yeah.
It's on the left. Is that
left bicep?
Bicep, I guess. Yeah.
And it took longer than I thought. Not that it wasn't a bad thing. He was doing it properly, but it literally is just script.
Oh, that's got to be
letters.
nerve-wracking too, because
it's not tight skin.
But with your other tattoo, like if you flinch a little bit, there's a good chance that even if they slip, they could cover it up based on what your tattoo is. Because that one's like it's solid, right?
Yeah, it's all black.
Yeah, but with that one, I mean, so is that like I remember I used to watch that show like Ink Masters or something.
Yeah.
So is that a single needle on that one?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's fine script.
It's pretty fine, yeah. And boy, you get to a weird spot on there. So it runs from my inner bicep near my armpit. And so up here.
That's pretty tender, I bet.
He saved that for last. He goes, all right, you might feel this one. And
that's weird. So he was doing it.
He did it. He goes, my handwriting sucks anyway, so I'm looking at this like it's a piece of art.
Right. So he's just following. He's
vertical.
Oh, okay.
Like my arm was facing like this, and he was looking this way. It's weird.
That is weird to think of.
Yeah. So he.
I mean, I guess it makes sense for him because he obviously designed it. And then now did he print it out and then do that like
he printed it out.
It's like that transfer type thing.
Yeah, and he said so they stencil it on. He actually printed it out, cut the 2 individual lines out, like taped them together closer how he liked them, re-scanned it into the printer, printed that out, cut that out, put it into the stencil, like did his due diligence, did a fantastic job. Awesome. I couldn't recommend him enough. So yeah,
he's no gator though.
He ain't no gator. I told him today, I was telling him the story, I said, yeah, well, I always have that story about my first tattoo. He goes, is the story really worth it? As he's doing fix-up work on my first tattoo. I said, you know what, Tony, you're probably right. But it is. I didn't tell him this, but it absolutely is worth it.
Yeah.
How many people can say that they had an ex-con named Gator tattoo their arm
Not many.
first? So.
Not many at all. Well, it looks good, man.
Thank you.
I dig it.
Thank you. Yep, that is number 2 of a planned 2.
Now, are we going to get to 2 minutes of awkward conversation? We had talked about that, right? It's only 2 minutes.
Do it.
Absolutely. Who are we calling? Now, do you have the review pulled up?
Yeah, I have it on my phone. This is James. We're going to call James today, Steve. James, one of our local listeners, might actually be listening outside the window, for all we know. But yeah, local.
Oh, yeah.
Left a review. Let me pull up the... I did warn him. He knows this is coming. He left a review. Well, when he copied it to us, it just said a month ago. So this could have been who knows how long.
All right, so it is James, you said. He's a local guy.
Are we going to go with last names?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we had John Mayer last week, or Dan Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so James Dorado?
I like Dorado.
Dorado. James Dorado. We're not asking him how to pronounce it because that is official. That is in stone now. Funny and off the cuff. 5 stars. I'm still waiting for the positive review, 4-star, and they send it to us. They could improve on this.
So hope you.
This show gives me something to look forward to every Tuesday. Some of my favorite bits. Kyle threatens to walk off the show almost every episode.
Yep.
Very true. Steve coughing up an exorcist at least once weekly.
Oh yeah, that one that does happen from time to time.
Also, Steve was in an Amazon commercial, so he's a pretty big deal.
Oh, what was my line? Oh, Alexa, ask Uber for a ride.
Spot on. Tell you what, in 20 years, they're going to remake that commercial, and you're still going to be in prime spot for it.
Do you think I'll get the part this time?
Oh, God. Oh, we can only hope.
Am I just the understudy again?
Also, Steve was he was a pretty big deal. In conclusion, give it a listen. You won't be disappointed, which I believe is the biggest falsehood he could tell anybody, that they wouldn't be disappointed.
All right, so let's try to give him a call. That's weird. His little name pops up on my caller ID.
Well, we're about to be restricted.
That's weird.
Hello?
Hi, is this James?
Hello?
Is this James? James.
Hello?
James, are you there?
James.
Not happy.
Mr. Dorado.
Not happy at all.
Hello?
Okay. Well, you know what happens. Well, I can safely say this, Steve. So we've done 2 of these now, so we're pretty much experts.
Mm-hmm.
That's his fault.
I agree.
I don't see any other way, shape, or form it could be our fault.
Yeah.
I think based on the message he'd sent me, he was looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he should go dump the Cricket month-to-month box and get an actual cell phone.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Well, we're going to try James again?
I think so. Let's.
Right. This is it, though.
Yeah, let's try one more time.
Okay.
We'll give James a call.
James El Dorado.
James El Dorado. Here we go. Oh, boy. Not the number. Not the phone number.
Hang on. Was it right the first time?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
But I hit paste thinking that I hadn't copied anything to my clipboard since then. So I nearly just called part of our show recap.
Oh, good.
Which is probably not a recognizable number.
No, it might be disappointing, just like the show.
Yeah. All right, here we go. James El Dorado, one more time.
Hello?
All right, James, you better hear us this time.
Hello?
James!
Yeah, that's it. We probably just need to yell louder.
Hello?
Hey,
Okay.
how's it going?
Disappointing.
Oh, James.
You know what the equivalent to this is? Like if we were just having a Facebook chat with James.
Yeah.
That's the equal entertainment value to listening to James rustle his phone like an idiot.
All right, James.
Do you think he's got it like upside down? Like the mouthpiece where his ear is?
You'd think he'd still hear even just like...
Well, maybe we don't know how James talks on the phone. Maybe James got like his phone in his pocket.
Well, James just hung up. That's it, James. You're done. That's all you get. One
All right,
shot,
man.
one opportunity.
Moving on. Next week, Tony Hathaway. You're in the queue.
Oh, Tony.
Tony Hathaway in the queue.
Looking forward to that one.
Yep. I'm just looking forward to someone answering.
Yeah, I
God's
mean,
sake.
we had a good track record. Consistent guests,
Right.
no problem.
If you... Consistent track record is the way to put it, Steve. If you want to talk about successful, it's a different story.
Yeah.
If you remember right, the first one went to voicemail. For the
that's
first
right,
time.
yeah.
The second guy tough talked us because he was eating dinner.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird.
And the third guy is chewing on the phone while trying to chat at us. So that's where we're at.
Now, I have some audio that I want to get to. But first, though, I want to remind you that we're doing the Fast Five love tips this week. It's not a typical Fast Five. With this show being released on Valentine's Day, we figure it's our right, our duty, we're doing our due diligence.
Right. Now, I tasked you with a bit of a duty yesterday, Steve. Did you happen to find some Kevin MacLeod music?
Oh, of course.
Oh, I knew it.
Come on, man.
I knew it.
A little bit harder than you would think, though.
Really?
He doesn't have a big romance genre,
Like
a big love genre, but I did the best I could. I don't know. I mean, you'll be the judge of it.
Right. Now, we talked about how K-Mac's music seems to reflect his lifeline. Mm-hmm. Do you think there's just a lack of love in Kevin MacLeod's life?
That could be it. I mean, we have seen a picture of him now.
All the more reason we need to talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah. So last week and various other weeks, we have been very rudely interrupted by a cat in this house. That cat's name is Roxy. And from time to time, Roxy... she has these little toys that I think Annette originally got her. They're like the little chew toys that are not chew toys for a cat, but they have like catnip in them. So they're little. They're about a couple inches tall. And Annette said that the first one that she actually got for Roxy was from like a McDonald's Happy Meal. It was a little stuffed animal.
Really?
Yeah, she had stopped. She was hungry, got a Happy Meal one day, got this little toy in it, gave it to the cat. The cat loved it. So ever since then, Roxy just has this pile. Well, the Abby plays with them too, but there's just these little plush toys all over the house that they play with. But from time to time, Roxy will pick one up and she'll hold it in her mouth and she'll sit as far as possible on the other side of the house and just go.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you probably couldn't hear, but Steve and I could hear with these headphones.
Yeah.
Like I would be screaming in your ear.
Yeah. Now, Annette looked it up. Like, she Googled, why does my cat do this? Apparently, it's a pretty common thing. It's like a hunting thing. That would be what she would do if she was out in the wild and she hunted and, like, caught a mouse. She would bring it to you and, like, drop it there and go, I don't know. It's some kind of hunting ritual.
Well, there's only one conclusion to make from this.
She's a cold-blooded killer.
You're dead.
Yeah, I'm next.
Because I'll say this. You, up until a few months ago, were nothing more than a tenant in here.
Yeah.
And now, you made the move.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the cat recognized the rock on Annette's finger. Now is getting more aggressive and letting you know last rites are about to be performed unless you hit the road, Jack.
Yeah. Well, about 20 minutes after you left here last week, after we recorded, Roxy went into full-on hunting mode again. So I pulled out my phone. Now it's faint. I boosted the audio a bit. It's still kind of faint, though, but it's in case people couldn't hear it on the podcast. This is what I deal with approximately 12 times a day, sometimes in the middle of the night. So like, that is the stuff that you hear in horror movies.
And you said
that's like Blair Witch type sound where it's the audio is kind of fuzzy and you're like,
right.
Is that a child? Is that a kid crying? We don't have any kids. Is this house haunted?
Right. So you said that's Roxy with toy in mouth?
Yeah. Well, or she'll bring it and drop it somewhere and she'll have it crying. Like, she'll just start crying.
Now, where did you record that from?
I was down
distance.
I was downstairs in the basement. She was upstairs in the kitchen, so probably 25 feet away. That's why I could faintly hear it, but I boosted it so much, but it boosts all the background noise too. But if you want to hear one more time. Does anyone else's cat do that? And if so, how do I get it to not ever do that again?
I've got a solution for
you.
I
don't know if I should do that because I know that you're probably going to suggest murdering the cat.
No, don't they? Do they do? Because I thought with it's obviously an aggressive surgery that's not meant to happen, but don't they do like vocal cord removal on some animals?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Is that a thing?
I say that should be on the list of options, Steve.
That cannot be an actual thing.
I feel like the only place I had heard that is that places would do that with their dog fighting dogs, maybe.
Oh boy!
But I might be very off on that.
Yeah, I don't
feel
know.
like you should throw it on the list, though.
I've never heard vocal cord
really
removal.
I feel like you should throw it on the
animals.
list of options, though, just in case.
Yeah, you're right. I could.
But that
do that.
as an example, that's what we heard the last few weeks.
Yeah,
that have so stricken Steve that he had to get up and manually take cat toy drawer into the APS.
Yeah, so hopefully once we move into the new studio, although I have no reason to think that she'll stop doing it,
right?
We might be a little bit more like distanced from it.
Right, with the food right outside the door, I wonder if any proximity to that will affect it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We're a step away from Marin here, everybody. Mark Marin, obviously the most successful podcast host out there somehow, does his podcasting for the most part out of his garage where his cats live.
Yeah, so
we're in the cat basement.
Yeah, it is basically the cat basement, and since Amazon's really dropping the ball on the sponsorship here, we might have a newly named studio.
Yeah,
but
thinking the Chewy.com studio,
Chewy.com. Fancy Feast Studios. I mean, that's got a nice ring to it there,
right,
Amazon.
It does. You're darn right.
Nathaniel, maybe get that sign. Get a quote for that new sign.
Yeah, if you get a few backups ready, Amazon's on the fritz.
So yeah, that was Roxy.
I'm
and
glad
like
you
I said,
caught that.
That is something. It's simple. I could catch that. Like I said, a dozen times a day,
right?
Easily,
right.
Now she'll usually do it when she's far away from you, though, just to make it as inconvenient as possible to get her to stop.
You have to walk the furthest possible distance to make it in.
And she's on high alert too, because as soon as you take one step in her direction, she knows it and like just scatters.
Man,
it's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Well, as usual, Steve, we had a couple extra things written down, but we better get into the meat and potatoes here.
Oh, look at that!
We got a couple pieces of audio we wanted to play.
Yeah. You want to get to the Grammy story?
Yeah, we didn't even when we're chit chatting there, we didn't even talk about the biggest event of the last few months.
Grammys.
Obviously, the Grammys last night.
I watched so much of it.
Now, normally, I'll say it was on at my house, but it was on upstairs because obviously Elimination Chamber 2017 was on pay-per-view. Excuse yourself, Steve.
Is that that's got to be a wrestling thing?
That is obviously a wrestling pay-per-view. They only do those
what
once
is
a
it?
month.
Elimination Chamber?
Oh, yeah. So it's obviously a steel structure with 4 pods built into it. 2 men start in the ring. You can't get out. Every 5 minutes, a pod opens and another competitor enters until there's only 1 remaining. And they're obviously...
So it's the Royal Rumble.
No, there's only 6. So 2 in the ring.
So it's a smaller
pods.
Royal Rumble.
Well, you already know the competitors, though, Steve. They're in pods around the ring.
So it's a smaller Royal Rumble
and
with
they
pods.
can't get out.
Ever.
Well, you know what I mean. So there's no, like...
Do I know what you mean?
No, there's no ground. It's a steel, so the ring is flush with this piece of steel where the pods go. So I was a little bit busy. I didn't have time to watch the Grammys, to get caught up on all the music happenings. I tuned out years ago the Grammys because I realized how out of touch with music I was when I started to be like, hey, this album's pretty good, and I'd see something that I'd recognize nominated for Album of the Year. But then the next 3 albums were like Johnny and the Hot Rockets, but they're a folk band wearing 1 suspender with competing with the guy who did the banjo and the whistling that I saw. None of the music made sense to me. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not cut out for well, that's good music. That's bad music.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea when the last time I watched the Grammys was.
But one thing that is a mainstay about the Grammys and all the award shows that happen this time of year is, for some reason, these multi-millionaire celebrities and musicians get tens of thousands of dollars of worth of stuff.
Oh, the gift bags.
The gift bags, the swag that you get when you're going in line. And it's, I think, the only reason I sent this was because I think it had in the headline the estimate of the gift bag this year for the Grammys was in $30,000 range.
Which is remarkable. Like you said, these people who are multimillionaires, it really is true that the more money you make, the less money you need, because you just you make more money and then people just give you free stuff.
They want someone to take a picture of you carrying their phone or wearing thetheir headphones or whatever. That's the end game. It's free publicity.
I would sell it. I would make so much money. Granted, I'm already if I was in the in the position of these people where I'm at the Grammys, I'm a millionaire already. So I don't need to make another $30,000.
Right.
But hell yeah, I'd sell the hell out of that stuff.
There's probably a few assistants, though, that are made very, very happy when they drop their musician off at home.
I would bet that of all the people that get these bags, that there are a ton that they probably look in there and they say, whatever, and leave it under their seat. How much money do you think the people that clean the place up at the end of the night end up making? Oh man, can you imagine being I'll do the Grammys this year. I'll do the Grammys this year. I got it. It's cool. Cleaning crew gift bags. I'll mop the whole place by myself.
Yeah,
Don't
you
worry.
Send everyone else
keep
home.
Everyone out of here. This place will be clean by 9 a.m.
Next day, hey, I quit.
I have $1 million in new iPhones.
Yeah, wearing 14 of the same gold chain over your neck. Yeah. So I found this video, and it's one of the I don't know what his title is, breaking down what's in the Grammy gift bag.
All right, here we go.
It is sparkling blue nun 24 karat gold.
While they may not pick up a golden gramophone at Sunday's Grammy Awards, the presenters and performers will go home with a gift bag worth $30,000.
Another year, it's another official Grammy gift lounge. This is our 18th year putting this together for all the presenters and performers on the show. And this year we have a bevy of amazing items. Valentine's Day is coming up, so we're giving all the guys some amazing jewelry from Grosse.
Who isn't going to use that?
What is that? It looks like something that they got out of King Tut's tomb.
Looks like.
Look at that. It's a, I guess, a bracelet.
Right.
I'm assuming. I believe that might be. Oh no, I don't know why I was even going to say that. I thought I knew what that was called, but it looks like it looks like a bracelet. I don't know, maybe 2 inches wide. So it's a wide bracelet. Is that a pot leaf on it?
It is. I thought it was a yellow stuff. I only I got this is literally as far as I got, and I thought, well, that's a piece of garbage. Steve needs to see that.
Yeah, it looks like something that was made out of wrought iron because it still has marks in it where it was hammered out to become flat.
Right,
but
you'll see. I get bracelets, but that's not a platinum or a nice dress bracelet. That looks like a weird stone that somebody hammered, like a blacksmith, and then planted a stupid tree on top of it or whatever as the stamp.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's a pot leaf or a star.
It looks terrible.
All right. Let's go back.
We're giving all the guys some amazing jewelry from Grosse, Japan to take home to their wives or significant others. We've got the Truth Initiative, and what I love about what they're doing is that they are not only giving a great little gift bag from Cotopaxi, but it's all about inspiring people to join the movement to put an end to tobacco use. One of my favorite...
Wait.
That's part of your gift bag?
Yeah, I don't understand most of what he said, but...
Well, I heard Cotopaxi, which we all know.
Sure. Yeah. But your big thing is putting an end to tobacco use.
Right. Which I get it, but
good cause,
what's that company called? Truth or what that does the commercials?
I don't know.
But you know the commercials I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Is that the same company? Are there warring non-profits over ending tobacco? Who can get there first?
I guess.
Is this the World War II of ending tobacco, Steve? USA wants to liberate Germany?
Let's go back to the beginning of that and try and figure it out.
What I love about what they're doing is that they are not only giving a great little gift bag from Cotopaxi, but it's all...
Cotopaxi?
Giving a gift bag from Cotopaxi. All right. Well, let's go further down this rabbit hole.
So this anti-tobacco...
K-O-T-O...
C-O-T-O-P-A-X-I,
Cotopaxi.
Oh.
That is obviously gear for good. Cotopaxi is an active stratovolcano in the Andes Mountains. I don't know if that's... okay, Cotopaxi. It's a fashion line, so women's jackets, men's jackets.
Okay.
Lifestyle packs. Oh, they have a winter sale going on right now.
You think that was in what was in the gift bag?
Oh, sure.
So these gift bags, this anti-tobacco nonprofit bought clothes from a women's fashion line to give to celebrities to not smoke? Is that where we're at?
Or to promote not smoking.
Is that they are not only giving a great little gift back from Cotopaxi, but it's all about inspiring people to join the movement to put an end to tobacco use. One of my
Okay, so let me ask you this:
How does a celebrity wearing that clothing in any way put an end to tobacco usage?
Well, Gwyneth Paltrow, that's a nice faux fur jacket you have on tonight. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Well, yes, please stop smoking.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Gwyneth. On to the ceremony.
So, all right. So rich people are getting fancy clothes to tell people to stop smoking.
Right.
Sure. All right.
To tobacco use. One of my favorite items is from Gold Leaf Gourmet. These are in-home kits where you can make your own 5-star desserts in the comfort of your own home.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure all the celebrities are going to be doing that. Like, hey, Jay-Z, what'd you do last night after the Grammys? Well, I went home, and instead of just ordering food because I'm a billionaire, I made my own desserts out of this stupid do-it-yourself easy bake oven crap.
So, are they getting Blue Apron dessert?
These things,
That's what it is?
Look, I'm not going to lie. They look great, but what?
So they're sending them home with like a bag of flour and some semi-sweet chips.
I mean, look at these. Have you seen them yet?
No, I haven't.
This is going to be much easier once we have a monitor up on the wall and you don't have to...
Oh, my goodness. That looks like a waffle cone.
I know, it looks like a...
I don't want to make those. I want to go pay $2.99.
It looks like a drumstick.
Yes, I want to go pay $2 at the ice cream store.
Do you think these have like the little, like that little chunk of chocolate down in the bottom of the cone?
If you don't, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Is there anything more rewarding at the bottom of drumstick
Nothing.
than the hardened
Nothing.
frozen chocolate in the bottom?
Nothing at all.
How disappointed are you when there's none?
Oh, it's never happened to me.
It's a waste.
Yeah, because if that happened to me, I would actually throw up what I had just eaten back into the wrapper, throw it in the door of the mini mart where I just bought it, and say, try again.
Hey, you're selling garbage, and it needs to stop.
Favorite items is from Gold Leaf Gourmet. These are
Gold Leaf Gourmet.
in-home kits where you can make your own 5-star desserts in the comfort of your own home. It all comes prepackaged in a box for you.
Okay, so how much could that possibly be?
Let's say, okay,
I look at that, I'm like, $70.
Right.
Okay, where's the other 29,000?
Yeah. Are they going to try to tell me that piece of stone that some idiot hammered on for an hour is like 10 grand?
Yeah, and what about how much is promotion to not smoke? How much does that equal?
How do you monetize that? There must be the standard stuff in there that they're not showing. The new iPhone, the new whatever Samsung, and
I would
a
assume
tablet,
so,
whatever.
yeah.
That they just feel like, well, we don't
But
want to show the gratuitous stuff.
They show the bags, and it looks like a little gift bag.
Really?
Unless that was just like for show at the beginning. Maybe that was like B-roll footage of something else. But
maybe it's vouchers. Like, hey, pick up your iPad on the way out.
It could be. Or 10 iPads for that amount. Jeez.
So it's quite foolproof. Couple of amazing beauty items that they're going to be getting as part of their Grammy gifts. One is from Oxygenetics. What's so cool about this, it's breathable foundation and oxygenated moisturizer. So it's actually good for your skin and nourishing for your skin while you're wearing your makeup.
Okay.
For all those folks who are into all that amazing tech coming out of Asia, we've got from MBG, their
Wait a minute.
Why did that seem so weird to me?
I know. I kind of flinched when he said all the amazing tech coming out of Asia.
Like, do we need to put this guy? Do we need to get this guy on Trump's list? If he's just going to talk about Asian technology?
Yeah, it sounded weird. Though.
That was very. I can't pinpoint why it was uncomfortable.
Well, most people, I don't know. They would.
Is he trying to avoid saying a brand name? So for
Maybe.
that, like, is he just hey, it's the new Samsung tablet. He doesn't want to say that.
Yeah, or
he's just very pro Japanese technology, and
it sounded weird how he said Asia.
Yes.
Coming out of Asia, we've got from MBG their Medi LED Hydro Mist device. I know it's a mouthful. But
Okay.
A hydro mist, is that like a vaping thing?
It's hard to do. Can you hit that one more time so I can figure out what he said?
Into all that amazing tech coming out of Asia, we've got from MBG their Medi LED Hydro Mist device. I know it's
Medi or Medi?
It sounded like he said Medi.
Medi?
Medical, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe medical hydroponics?
Histobites? Histobites?
Of Asia, we've got from MBG their Medi LED Hydro Mist device.
I don't know why those had to be LED.
LED Hydro Mist device.
It's okay. So it's a vape. He just used
looks like
8 words to say vape pen.
No, it looks like a big water bottle.
Well, what is it? A
maybe
bong?
Maybe it's like a vaporizer.
Huh.
Well, right.
It's LED, so thank God.
Yeah. Mouthful, but what it means in a nutshell is that it helps with vocal cord management and also skin rejuvenation.
Wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, what is vocal cord management? Vocal cord management and what else? Skin
revitalization. Obviously,
it's a cure-all. So it's a Dr. Oz. It's a miracle drug, a miracle pill.
I'll say this: there's metal bands I'm familiar with who vocal cord management is a guy who slaps a lab peanut butter on his throat so he can go for an hour.
Hydro Mist device. I know it's a mouthful, but what it means in a nutshell is that it helps with vocal cord management and also skin rejuvenation. And for all the tech lovers, we have Umi, and they're providing their starter kits for converting your ordinary home into a smart home.
That is the only thing in that bag that I find cool.
So is that going to encompass like your garage door, your light switches?
Yeah, I'm assuming what it is, because they're showing some footage right here, and it looks like what you get is a bunch of adapters. So like instead of plugging your lamp right into the outlet, you're plugging it into this little cube and then into the outlet, and that cube is Wi-Fi enabled. So you can go on your smartphone or your tablet and say turn on the light, and it turns on the light.
Like, let's say you get to bed. Hey, why didn't you turn the light off? Oh, whatever. You can do it from
exactly.
your phone. Okay. All right.
The only
That's
thing
a nice device. I like that.
Minute 26 into this 1 minute and 31 second clip, I
finally
found something I like. All right, let's see.
In Hollywood, Adam Housley, Fox News.
All right, Adam Housley, thank you very much.
Time. I don't like your voice, Adam Housley. That's atrocious.
No, not at all.
That's awful.
All right, so that's $30,000 worth of crap.
Man. I mean, what's the filler? Because that's
Seriously,
not 30 grand.
No, because I mean even that last stuff that they had, that stuff's pretty expensive now.
Right.
To get those little outlet adapter things, they're gonna cost you. Because I've looked at that before. I'm like, maybe I'll do that. Or like the Wi-Fi enabled light bulbs, the LED light bulbs, so you can make the lights any color you want. Those things are really cool, and I would love to get them, but they're like $30 a bulb at this point. Man, not
worth it.
Not
definitely not worth it.
So that's probably that stuff right there is probably easily $500.
So,
but we're still coming up
1/60th of the actual total.
We're still coming up roughly 25 grand short because even if the vaporizer that manages your vocal cords and makes you look younger is, I don't know, what's that go for? That's one of those things that could be $30 or it could be $3,000.
Call it $1,000. Yeah. I think that's, whatever. It's LA, it's hip. It's probably what they're going to pawn it off as anyway. Man.
Yeah. That's remarkable.
So there you have it. Be a singer.
I think that now did you watch The Sopranos? You watched a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no, I watched. I'm well versed in The Sopranos.
Wasn't there there was a storyline where Christopher went to Hollywood. It was when he was trying to get his screenplay.
Yeah, he made a movie.
Yeah, he was trying to make a movie, and they ended up at the Grammys, and he stole a bunch of he stuck up a bunch of Hollywood celebs and stole their gift bags.
For the swag. It is right. I remember that.
Yeah,
man, that's a callback.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I thought of that now, but. Boy, we need to get invited to the Grammys. I think that's what we're...
listen, if you're listening with young children, buy the Hydro Mist thing. Have them get ready to sing, because that's the career to get into, for crying out loud.
What's Grammy? Grammys is music?
Grammys is music.
That's how little I know about the award shows. Like, they win a Grammy? I don't know. What's that mean? Like, best new movie? That's a thing, right?
Right. I know Adele won just about every award there was last night.
Yeah, I
she
saw that.
She swept all 5.
And didn't she like break it in half and give half of it to Beyonce or something?
Yeah, I'm so tired of this. You deserved so much more. Shut up. Take your award. It's worthless anyway.
Yeah.
It's a piece of whatever, metal. We get it. Just say, hey, I think you deserved it more. Oh, look at that. She's so humble.
Yeah.
And then get off the stage. Enough with this.
Yeah. Couldn't care less about that crap.
Right.
I don't think that we're going to have time to get to everything that we still want to get to.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think. Well, I want to show you a picture real quick. This is something that was in the news today. I don't think we're going to get to. I think Cheers Chat might be getting a bump.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I mean, season 3 finished, but it's fine.
Well, it's either that or we're bumping the love tips.
Well, that's timely. We got to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
season 3 still did end in 1985.
Yeah.
I think if we do it next week, season 3 still will have ended in 1985.
Okay, now if I told you that every 4 years, the Library of Congress releases an official presidential inauguration poster,
okay,
would that be something that you had any idea about?
No, I knew there was like a merchandise thing that because he's just slapped 45 on everything, right?
Yeah. Well,
but I wouldn't have guessed there's like an official photo that you can buy it.
I guess so. Original, from the Library of Congress. You can purchase this. It is the official Donald Trump Library of Congress inauguration poster. And I want to turn this around and I want to show it to you, and you need to let me know what you think.
Oh,
there
look
it is.
At that.
So there he is. That's
Regal
our
picture of our commander-in-chief.
Mm-hmm.
The hair looks properly swathed.
Yep.
What would you call that, Steve? A half Windsor on the patented red tie.
Is that the? I don't know. I don't know my tie knots at all.
Okay,
we'll call it a full Windsor.
Yeah, that's a full. All right.
So I mean, look for Donald Trump. I think that's about as nice as a picture as you're going to get. He's
nice
flashing a big smile, not one of those those stupid faces that show up in a lot of memes.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing it, like you said, his patented red tie, a nice navy blue suit, white shirt.
Yeah,
looks good.
Nice quote right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's what my eyes are drawn to.
Okay, so read the quote out loud. Read it. Just read the whole thing.
Bottom. Yeah. No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for the future is beyond our reach. All right, not a bad quote, right?
President Donald J. Trump. Do you notice anything wrong with that, though?
I did, because this worked beautifully symmetrically. Because if you look at the quote, the first line is, "My dream is too big."
Yeah.
TOO.
Yeah.
The next line, "No challenge is too great." The two and the two line up.
Yeah.
So when you look at the second for too great, it's incredibly noticeable that they missed an O. No challenge is too great.
Yeah.
That's how you should say it, because you want to emphasize it properly. So let me reread it. No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. It's like he's arguing with himself.
Yeah.
No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Now, is that a him issue? That's not a him issue.
No, that's the thing.
A printer issue, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, I mean, he'll get thrown under the bus for, Trump's stupid. He doesn't know. He's illiterate. Whatever. Look, this has. He probably doesn't even know that this exists. That this is something that it gets released.
This is another one of those things of where it's a pick your battles.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of other things to be upset about and make fun of him about. To choose a printing error on his...
this is so not his fault.
Right, but that is funny.
You got to imagine, though, he's sitting there, like, especially after the many flubs by people in his cabinet and spokespeople for him and the Bowling Green massacre.
Right.
You got to figure he's sitting there like, come on.
Somebody.
Seriously.
Just one. Give me one.
Let's go one day without someone doing something really
Man.
Stupid.
Well, there was the secretary.
No dream is too big. No. Challenge is too great. Yes, Mr. President.
It's an argument with himself. That's beautiful.
Oh
man.
Love it.
Well, I'm looking at the clock, Steve. We better jump right into these love tips that we've talked about.
And to get us into this segment,
well, we have two ways to get into it. How do we do this?
Oh, I think we bypass the normal.
Okay.
We go K-Mac.
Oh, yeah. Some beautiful wedding music.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look at that. All right.
You're going to start out?
Yeah, if you want to do it. Yeah, let's do that way. Okay. Fast Five. Valentine's Day love tips from the Love Doctors here at the Stephen Kyle Podcast.
Dr. Love.
My first Fast Five.
That kind of ended a bit abruptly. Let's try that again.
I wouldn't mind it a bed. We can leave it. Can we leave it or no?
Yeah, I'll just have to keep restarting it every...
Oh, it's short.
It's only 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
We just talked for 2 minutes and 10 seconds?
No, but I faded that one out manually.
Well, that means this bit has to be over in 2 minutes. Okay.
You know something? I'm going to start it all the way from the top again, and we're going to do this right, K-Mac.
Yep.
All right? You got that?
Can't believe it. 2 minutes. Waste our time. He knows this.
We'll keep it kind of low.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Fast 5. First one. Take vacation.
Oh, I like vacations. We just planned one.
Right. Make sure you take time to get away with your significant other, because otherwise the doldrums of your everyday life will become too burdensome to bear, and you'll be divorced.
That's a very good one.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
I like that a lot.
Don't let the other person tell you wrestling is stupid.
I mean, that's like hypothetically,
Right,
you could. That's an old saying. I think that's a
Chinese proverb is where I pulled that from. Do something out of the ordinary occasionally.
Okay.
You know, I've talked about, especially recently, don't like the weeknight concerts, Steve. I've gone to 2 of them now in the past 3 weeks. It's nice to be able to break the standard, come home, do the same thing every night. So that was good.
All right. I like that one too. Every one of these so far is good. Especially that one about wrestling, which again, wrestling's all encompassing. You can, you put anything into.
Yeah, don't let her tell you anything is stupid, right?
Especially wrestling.
Him or her. Sorry,
Yeah.
him or her.
That's
Obviously, this is for everybody listening. Okay, 4th one. Don't force your significant other to enjoy your binge watch of Cheers or any other television show.
Oh boy, who was that? Our music?
No, it's just
okay.
It's in a. Like
Was
a
that I believe that was a Shakespeare quote.
Yeah,
right?
I struggled. It was either between this or a nice Aristotle quote about the quality of binging television. I couldn't. I couldn't decide.
Yeah.
And lastly, Steve, and this is from the bottom of my heart to everybody out there: never put furniture together with one another.
Rough time.
No, it's just a few. Nothing like bad, but you realize somehow tempers never flare higher.
Yeah.
I mean, you told the story yourself of when you were bringing the bed, right? Or something like that.
Yep.
And you made Annette cry.
Oh, it was the drywall.
The drywall.
Carrying the drywall down the steps.
Drywall down,
Yeah.
and Steve made Annette cry.
Right.
Well, if you
I
really...
mean, she was doing it wrong. Look, we all know that there's one way to carry drywall.
Right.
Well, all of us, almost all of us know
Right.
that.
Well, I just think if you, I look back now and things like, we put together her dresser. This is when we lived in our apartment. And you look at it, it's a stupid piece of furniture that you store clothes in. And you're like, okay, I said get me L, not N, and I need 3 A's. Bring them or this thing's going in the garbage.
Why did you steal my screwdriver again?
Where'd you put it? You walked out. I didn't walk out of the room. It's not in the room.
You find it in your pocket.
It's like, I don't know. I don't understand that phenomenon.
Yeah.
Putting together something like that. What? It's not like it's a time rush.
Yeah.
Like the bookshelf, I didn't have it yesterday. The house isn't going into foreclosure or burning down if I don't have it today. So if I got frustrated, I could very easily say, you know what? Just come back to it.
No big deal.
Tomorrow, a few hours later, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But no, instead this is getting done, and our marriage depends on it. That is done in the next half hour.
Well, I thought that all of your tips were very good. Very good.
I'll say this. I did start writing them serious ones yesterday, and I thought, oh boy, how am I going to enjoy myself saying you got to sit back, give, one massage a week.
You want to know how you're going to enjoy it?
Oh, you're going to kill it.
Just you wait.
Well, you're freshly
That's right.
in love.
Oh yeah, there are
romance.
still birds fluttering around my head whenever she walks in the room, chirping away in my ear.
You probably don't need an alarm on the weekend, Steve, because you guys wake up smiling, ending your same dream at the same time.
The sound of her smiling is so loud, it wakes me up.
Or Roxy.
Most likely Roxy. Very true. All right, so here are my fast 5 love tips for all of you folks out there who are maybe just getting into a relationship. Maybe you're way down the road, been in that relationship for 30 years and you need a little bit of a spark to ignite the romance. Well, here's one for you. Cook breakfast on the weekends. Do you do that, Kyle? Do you cook breakfast? Do you cook breakfast for your lady?
Not for my lady. I'll say I'm not a great cook.
Just for yourself?
No, she'll make breakfast a lot, and I'll try to help.
That's not what I said. I said you have to cook breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So she's following my advice, but you're not.
Quick question. How do you rig up pancakes quick?
How do you rig up pancakes?
Hey, you got one of them skillets lying around I could use? No, I am a bad cook. I need to get better at that. I love to do things like that. I'll go get McDonald's for her.
Okay, that's not at all what I said. But
you said breakfast, and I get it for her.
Cook, not drive to get.
I feel like I'm 80% of the way there. You're pushing on this last one.
Well, you are. I mean, you are providing food for her, but learn. All right. Your challenge.
So I'm not there.
Your challenge. Your challenge for this weekend: make eggs. Busy.
Well, we are away this weekend.
All
I'll
right.
take that I'll take it as a rain check for next week.
Can you make eggs?
Scrambled.
All right. Try
I can make an omelet.
There you go. Make an omelet.
I'm not gonna.
But the thing is, though, you have to make more than just the omelet. You got to do the omelet, like some at least toast. And
nobody likes just like
maybe
one omelet. You gotta have some potatoes,
maybe some little sausages,
hash
some
browns,
potatoes,
some sausage
exactly.
links. Absolutely. Now that stuff, that's easy. Even I can cook that.
Yeah, that's why I said breakfast because it's the easiest meal.
That's true. You know what's easier? Lunch, PBJ.
It's very true. Oh man, that was number 2 on my list.
Damn.
Cook lunch. All right, number 2 on my list of Fast 5 love tips. If she cooks, do the dishes, Kyle.
Number 1
do
in the
those
world.
dishes.
Number 1 in the world at doing that.
Just make it your gig.
Yeah.
You just do the dishes.
Right. I don't mind doing the dishes either, and then she'll help. Like she'll put the stuff in the dishwasher while I wash the other things that need to be washed. Absolutely. Lighten the load.
That kind of leads into number 3. Don't be a slob. Don't leave your crap everywhere.
You're talking to Mr. Clean right now.
Straighten things up.
Yep.
This is coming from the guy who leaves his underwear in the bathroom every morning.
Do you really?
I do.
You got to get better at that.
I know. I have to get better at it. But and it's a stupid reason too. But I feel like my heart is in the right place because I don't want to have to go back into the bedroom to throw them in the hamper, which would possibly wake her up.
Okay, because I was about to say, I think you're confusing your heart with your drive.
Yeah, that is.
But no, that makes sense.
Not the first time that I've been accused of that.
But that makes sense. I understand your base is there. Have you considered moving your hamper?
I have, and the problem is, since our upstairs bathroom is so small, it would require a bathroom remodel. Now, I think it's going to happen, though.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have to remodel the bathroom so I don't have to carry underwear down the steps.
Well, here's another step you could take. So I'm assuming, you're a morning shower. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Have you thought about just sleeping in the nude, removing underwear from the equation, so you don't need to go back down there?
You know, that's a good idea.
Or
just taking them off before I go upstairs.
Right. Or are you like,
that's a good idea.
Pants or shorts to bed? You can go commando underneath. You've eliminated the need.
I like this idea.
It takes some adjusting.
Or
getting used to.
But I've also considered doing the whole, as I'm walking out the door, throwing the underwear down the steps.
Oh, yeah.
But then that's the first thing she sees when she wakes up and walks out of the bedroom is my underwear on the floor.
But she'll be thinking of you.
It's true. I'm basically giving her reasons to think about how much she loves me.
Yeah. Then go upstairs, and then the dishes in the sink.
Mm-hmm.
Think more of you. A lot
now
of options.
Number 4, I feel you may disagree with me on, just based on you being you.
Mm-hmm.
When she asks for your opinion, actually listen.
I feel like I'm good at that.
No, I read that totally wrong. When you ask for her opinion.
Oh, actually listen.
Listen,
okay.
Yeah, actually listen to what she says.
Yeah.
Don't just ask to hear yourself talk.
Right. Yeah, I'll consider it.
I was going to say, I'm like, I don't think he agrees with this one. And number 5, this is one that I enjoy doing, although I struggle with it too. Because how many times are you in the, like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Ugh.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
It's
Where
the
do you want
worst.
to, or like, we every time we want to like go away for a day or something, where do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think we should do? So number 5 on my list, take the initiative and plan things even without her knowing.
Yeah, I got to be better at that. We both do. I mean, that's why you didn't hear about where we're going to go for drinks Friday until like 6:30.
Right.
Couldn't decide.
Now
I
this
kept asking other people.
This is something, for me personally, this works because Annette and I are both kind of like that, where we're indecisive about things.
Right.
So a lot of times we'll both say it to each other. We'll both say, I don't know, just you decide, just pick something and tell me. She'll do that to me and she'll say, I don't know, you figure it out and let me know. So I enjoy doing that, and she enjoys when I do that.
Yeah.
Now, there are some people that don't like that at all, that want to know, like, want a hand in everything. I'm fortunate that is not, like, neither of us are like that, so it works out.
Right.
Works out
yeah,
for us.
I feel like I don't like doing that because I'm like, well, what if it sucks? Then thanks for taking me here.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
This is stupid.
Let's do this again next time. Ugh. Now, the one spot I am really good with this, I'm very good with vacations, but they're like the planned vacations.
Yeah.
So, we're going to Florida this fall. Bull by the horns, man. I know the area we're going to stay in. We just got to pick the hotel.
Yeah.
I hammered down the dates. I'll be the one on top of getting the tickets of where we're going to go. Boom. Nobody has to lose a wink of sleep over me doing that.
Excellent. That's good.
But spontaneous, terrible.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go dinner? Ooh.
I struggle with that, too. I really do. And then you end up going, like, there's only 3 places that we go. And then,
Yeah. You never end up breaking the mold. You'd be like, well, I guess we'll go here for a burger, or go here for Mexican, or here for Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. It's so sad. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Thank you for tip number 5, Steve. I'm going to focus on being a better and more decisive decision maker in my relationship going forward.
There you go. Mm-hmm. You hear? Wait a minute. What's that sound? That's the sound of people falling in love.
You're darn right it is.
You know why? Because they just got 10 good pieces of advice
Oh.
thanks to the Fast Five and the Steve and Kyle podcast.
You're all welcome.
Well, be sure to send in your love lists. What are they called?
Love tips.
Love tips.
Fast 5, Valentine's Day, love tips.
Yeah, maybe let's get a hashtag going. Hashtag love tips.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Steve and Kyle love tips.
Now's the time.
It's a bit of a long hashtag. Maybe just hashtag love tips.
Yeah, now's the time for that too.
But
You know
tweet at us.
that we get that trending. Send people this way. Listen to these lists. These are obviously the first and only tips for romance you're going to find near the internet.
Yeah.
I don't even know how would you Google something like that, Steve? You can't find these anywhere.
No, not at all.
For crying
The
out
internet
loud.
You can't get that stuff on the internet.
Oh, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, my goodness, Steve, that, as per the usual, has flown by.
Yeah, seriously.
Another long one. This might be the new norm, like 90 minutes.
I think it is.
It's a nice baseline. I don't mind anywhere from 100 from hour 15 to an hour 30, hour 40 is a nice number because I don't feel like we have to rush anything. So unless we start getting mass tweets like, hey, I tune out at minute 60.
Yeah. Especially when you guys think you know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I heard what you were mentioning later. That sounded terrible. I wasn't interested.
Well, that was fun. I enjoyed the love tips. Mm-hmm. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're listening to this early in the day so you can take advantage of all of those tips that we just gave you. Maybe you're not listening to it for months down the line, but you'll be prepared for Valentine's Day 2018.
Yeah.
And again, those are tips that you don't just do on Valentine's Day, stupid.
Every day make it an everyday thing.
That's right. Take it from us, the love experts.
Right.
Combined roughly almost 2 years of marriage experience.
Right. Upward, we round up 2 years of marriage experience.
Yeah.
And upwards, I mentioned earlier, and I don't like to brag, 1.5 women who have loved me.
Wait a minute, but how long were you engaged? A year, right?
That's a good point. Yeah, it was 10 months.
I've been engaged 2 months. That's a year right there.
3 years. Upwards of 3 years of marriage experience you have coming from this podcast, so just sit back and listen and enjoy.
Well, thank you once again for listening to the Steve and Kyle podcast. We're going to be back on Tuesday, February 21st, 2017, just 1 week from now. In the meantime, in case you just came across this episode, and maybe you saw it linked on Twitter, a friend of yours shared it with you or something, or you just happen to randomly download it, you can download, subscribe, review the show in iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, Stitcher, and Libsyn. That's SteveandKyle.libsyn, LIBSYN.com. You can find us on Twitter at Steve and Kyle. Find us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Steve and Kyle. And remember to keep the reviews coming.
Yeah, the Refer a Friend / Yourself program is in full effect and will be regular. If you leave a review on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, whatever podcast app you use, screenshot it, send it to us either on Facebook or Twitter, and then we will contact you, ask you for your phone number. We'll call you for 2 minutes of awkward small talk. You can be a part of the program, and the onus is on you.
Hopefully it works out a little bit better than it did this week with James.
you
Should we give James a
atrocity.
second shot next week?
We
maybe?
can try James. Maybe we should try James off air so we don't have to deal with that again.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we will talk to you again next week, February 21st. We'll have a new episode out. So until then, like this episode and share it and comment and contact us on Twitter and Facebook. See you.
Happy Valentine's Day. Real sound of love.
That little heart on your driver's license? It's more than a symbol. It's a lifeline. By adding the heart, you could save up to 8 lives and transform countless more through organ and tissue donation. Check the box, share the hope. Gift of Life Michigan is the state's nonprofit, federally designated organ and tissue donation program. Their diverse, collaborative team works to save and improve lives through donation every day. Register today at golm.org/signup. That's golm.org/signup.